3D Auto looks like he's sat here waiting tactically for some armour. Now, what is the chat? Oh, Jesus, he looks terrified. You alright, son? He's not blinking. He's got battle fatigue. Oh my god. Snap out of it, son! Snap out of it! He's here. He's come out of it. Are you alright, Otto? You look like you're in a trance, lad. Oh my god. HQ. HQ. We need an ambulance. We need some medics immediately. Otto, he's tripped out, man. He's lost it. He's gone. Poor lad. Poor lad. Are you alright, Otto? Snap out of it, son. Think of Britain. Think of home. Nine, I am German. Yes, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot what side I'm on. Bloody hell. Welcome to Hell Let Loose. So here we are. We are at the Select Force now. We're going to go straight for the United States. And I'm not sure whether it's going to allow us to even get in the game until there are more players. So this is going to give us an opportunity to hopefully get in here and have a look. And we're going to go for the armour. Now, it's probably not going to allow us because there are not enough players here. That's my guess. Anyway, create unit. In fact, let's go for the armour. Create. And there we are. Able company. Box of demons. And this is the first time in here, so I'm not even sure where the vehicles actually are. So we're going to click on the HQ and click deploy. Deploying in 5 seconds. Welcome to Hell Let Loose. Welcome to Hell Let Loose, closed beta playtest on Europe 11. As you can see, the textures in the background are loading in a little bit. So here we are on the map, and as you can see, it's lush. It's soft, it's beautiful, it's 4K, beautiful goodness. And as we come down here, you can see we have a tank. Now, I'm not really up on my tank, so I don't know which tank that is. It's not a Stuart tank, I don't think. I've got to say the graphics have got a little bit of a softness to them that I wasn't quite expecting. Like a little bit of a hazy feel to it. We might just go into the settings and have a quick look here. Game options, video. We are on Epic, as you can see. Texture shadow, anti-aliasing. I wonder if it's one of these two. Let's just turn that off and see if that makes any difference. Has that sharpened it up? Not sure. So what we'll do is I'll put that back on. Where are we? Video. Let's get that back on. Epic. Epic. So, this is one of the vehicles here. And with all things with Hell Let Loose, let's just listen to the ambient. Not a bullet sound. Oh, there's some ambient in the background. So here we've got some of the artillery pieces. Again, I am not really up on a lot of this stuff. Do you remember the ground in the other betas? It was always amazing, wasn't it? I don't even know whether we can fire this. Enter seat. How do we enter the seat? Entering seat. There we go. And I have got absolute... Oh my goodness me. F1, box of demons. I don't know what that's doing. I don't know. I'm pressing reload. I don't know how it works. Rounds empty. F2. So, there we go. Select ammunition using 1 or 2. Smoke rounds. HE. Let's go for HE. Oh my goodness me. Oh my god. There's actually an animation for reloading the rounds in. I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm sold. Can we go back to the gunner's seat, please? Let's just get a round fired off. That sounded beefy, and I presume we're going to hear the impacts of that in about, what, a minute or so. So that is these are the artillery pieces. Boom, 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 boom. And let's go over and have a look at one of the tanks. There's definitely a softness to the game, which, I'll be honest, I don't like. I would prefer this to be super soft and crisp. Doesn't feel like it's quite there. What is this thing? This is a generator. Don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a repair vehicle? Again, I'm not sure. I'm pressing the T key here. So let's get in this vehicle and let's have a look at the tank. So here we are in the driver's seat. How do we start the engine? Oh, there we go. Start the engine up. There we go. We are in the vehicle. Now, I can't actually move for some reason. It may be because if we look down at the bottom right, it says P for gear. So here we are now on the German side near this massive searchlight here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at a tank. I finally worked out what was doing wrong, and you're going to be really quite impressed. This is one of the German Panther tanks. So let's just move up here and jump into this beast. As you can see here, it is a beast. I wouldn't want to be on the other end of this when it goes off. So we've got extra tracks here on the back. We've got the exhaust here. So you can submerge this in water up to a certain degree, I would imagine. But let's get in the driver's seat and let's have a look and see what we think. So there we go. So now we are in the driver's seat. And what we actually need to do is we need to start the engine. And as you can see down at the bottom right where it says gear and revs, we actually have a gear system with these tanks that I wasn't aware of. I actually asked the developer and says it don't work. Yes, if we press the there we go, now it's in neutral, and if we press it again, we're now in the second gear, which means we can start moving. As you can see, this tank is now going to stay at this speed in that gear, which is fantastic. This is something we've wanted for such a long time in World War games and in kind of combat games as well. So if I press it again, whoops, you can tell I'm not a tank driver here. Which key is it? Oh God. Hold it. Hold it. Right, that goes, there we go, gear 4. Flipping heck. So this should allow us now to get a little bit more speed as it boots up. He says, maybe we have to go higher. Oh, I see. It's actually automatically putting it into neutral in order to be able to change the gears, which is probably really quite realistic. So I'm going to press it again. We're going to go up another gear. Clutch in. And we're in gear 4. I don't know how many gears this thing has got. 4 would imagine would be the maximum. Yeah, gear 4. As you can see. And it looks like I can fire the 50 on top even though I'm not actually on it. So let's have a look at the actual turning aspect here. So I'm going to drop it down. Drop the gears down into second. And for turning, obviously if I press left now it will not turn, because in a real tank the left track would be turning. So I'm going to hold left and forward. And there we go. And now if I let go of the left, it's going to start moving forward, which is absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So there we go. That is the vehicle. And of course we can stop the engine as well while we're in here. I can remember what the key is. We've got to put it into neutral. Drop it down again. Park. There we go. We're now in park. And now I can turn the engine off. And of course if we want to now we can then go to the other positions. We can swap the seat. So it looks like you will be able to do this as a single person if you want to control the tank. So let's go for HE. And then we're going to go reload. Now there'll be an internal animation of the gunner putting the rounds in, the loader. And there we go. We're now ready to fire with the HE. I like the little bounce there as well. So let's imagine there's somebody coming up there. And we're going to give them a face full of this. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's just get out. So there we go. That is the German Panther. We want to be heading east. And let's just get down here and have a look at the map. Strange softness. I mean, this is supposed to be 4K. This does not feel like 4K to me. This feels almost, dare I say it, 720p upresed. But anyway, this is a beta. The devs are already aware that there are many bugs, many bugs already in the game, but they're already working on them, so that just shows you how quickly they're moving. Yeah, LOD seems a little low there. So of course we've got these buildings in here. I haven't seen an FOV slider, actually. Let's get down into the sun. A little further down into the forest. I remember after the last beta that we all played in, I can remember there was a nighttime version of this map. I'm sure we'd seen some screenshots, and there was also an area where there was fog, and it just looked really dirty and grimy. This certainly looks like it's a different time of day. But if you can imagine, you know, being here on the map with the LMGs, especially in the dirt, waiting for the enemy to come up through the tree line, through there, it'll be quite good. Now I have to turn my headphones up, it seems to be lacking a little bit of punch. Right, so let's have a look at the map, give you an idea of how far we've come. We're going to keep heading, I'll tell you what, we'll go up this way, up to the Overwatch, and we shall have a look around. Do you know what, I can't even remember what free look is. That's the free look button, it's not Alt. Did it even have free look? I don't know if it even had free look. It's been that long since we've played the Hell Let Loose closed beta. Obviously, we've seen a few little snippets here and there, including some of the things that the devs have been doing in the war correspondence topic on Discord that we haven't been allowed to share with your public. But it's only been little snippets of what they've been working on and some of the exciting features that they're hoping to bring to the game. Let's get a little bit up. So it looks like we've got a burnt out tank here. Destroyed tank. In fact, is it still on fire? Still on fire. That tank looks like it's been there for about 40 years. Still burning the ground up. There's no way that's been destroyed recently. Right. Are we nearly up near the watchtower? You know, it's going to be heading north now. We should be able to see the Overwatch up here. My favourite weapon in the last beta that we had was the M1 Garand. Now this video really is just going to be an overlook, a little bit of an overwatch, shall we say. A little bit of a look at the map, a couple of the features, and I will be doing a second video today, definitely, because I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this game. I shall do a second video on some of the multiplayer. This is just a quick look around at the map. You can see there's some bunker systems here, some trenches, should I say. So this will be the Overwatch location. So again, this is a good position actually, especially for the LMGs again. If you get into a position down here, you know, the infantry are coming through the tree line. I can't even remember what single fire button is, but anyway. It's going to be very hard to see with the sight unit on this, as I suppose it was in real life as well. So this is the Overwatch area. If we bring the map up, you can see, even though they have made the maps smaller, there's still plenty of room here to be able to flank, because from looking at the Discord when they started to update this game, I was slightly worried that they were going to be reducing the size of the maps, and I had a fear that it was going to turn into a little bit of an arcade shooter, which is, well, I would have been uninstalled it. It really wouldn't have floated my boat, as they say. I think the textures on the trees feel a little bit strange. As you can see here, that there are a few bugs. We are in beta. Some of the best forests I've ever seen are probably going to be in DayZ, believe it or not, and in Hunter Call of the Wild. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is going to be, I think, fantastic, especially for anybody who's got a bazooka or C4, maybe. Seeing the tanks struggling to get up the tree line here, obviously if the sun's in your face, it's going to be a slight advantage. Let's get down here. I think the sprinting speed could be increased slightly. There should be 3 speeds. Sort of patrolling, tabbing, this speed. This speed. Mid-march. And then a sprint as well. So let's get down here through the tree line. Down to the bottom. Mind you, there is a lot of trees here for quite a lot of multiplayer, I would guess. That's maybe why they've tailored it back a little bit. So if we head down here to the Scar, it's going to be over this way. So we have got a bridge. Now we know, I think, was it mentioned a while back that we would be getting Pegasus Bridge? The historic maps are the ones that are really going to sell it for us. So here we are. This is a historic location and a map, should I say, as well. Again, I seem to remember this map being in the earlier screenshots, being on fire, and there was craters and smoke. I wonder if they've possibly put in different times of day, though there is a little bit there. I seem to remember this was a nighttime map last time. So there are going to be structures, as you can see here, this destroyed bridge, so you won't be getting your tanks and vehicles over this. And there is actually an enemy tank there. Let's go over and have a look at the armour. If I don't kill myself, that gives us a good opportunity to have a look at the bandage. I'm holding F, there we go. As you can see, there is a slight animation there of me bandaging my broken ankle, and we'll jump straight back in on the other side and we'll have a look at their vehicles as well.